Around the Jordan household, however, there was no room for disobedience, self-pity, or underachievement, and Michael smartly heeded his father's stern but compassionate advice. Never lose your focus, son. The cream always rises to the top if you're willing to put forth the effort.
It was a major concern to make sure that they were there as I played, because that comfort, knowing that he's there, or my mother's there, my family's there, that support, something I really needed.
Although he excelled in both baseball and football, his fantasy of becoming the next Julius Erving was as yet only a pipe dream.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Jordan. Finish off the break. And it's Jordan with the jam.
With renewed purpose, the talented 17-year-old Jordan enrolled at Pittsburgh's elite 5-star basketball summer camp. With such lofty All-American credentials, Jordan was recruited by North Carolina's hallowed coach Dean Smith.
What did you learn your freshman year about the game of basketball that you feel was most important to you? The most important thing you didn't know when you got here?
Well, defense. Coach Smith stresses defense, and coming out of high school, you don't see too much defense in high school, but once you get up on the college level, that's what they stress. And coming, trying to play defense like you did in high school really don't work up here.
Offensively, it has good nights and bad nights. And then near the late in the year, the tournament, the ACC tournament, he started playing extremely well. And throughout the tournament, I thought he seemed more confident. And then going into the Georgetown game, he certainly was ready to play and played his best defensive game against Georgetown as he had all year.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brent Musburger, and welcome to our NCAA championship game. Up at 4:33, the Hoyas, Michael Jordan. Oh, what a shooter. Next hell ball would go to Georgetown as Jordan on the... Oh, what a layup! He put that ball up about 12 feet. 18. Shot. Jordan. Michael Jordan. 14 seconds. And Georgetown loses it. North Carolina has won the 1982 NCAA championship.
Over the next 3 years of college, Jordan managed to sweep up virtually every honor, including the Eastman Award, as the top collegiate player in the country. Jordan meets the press following his decision to leave school and go pro.
To tell you the truth, I really just decided, I guess, an hour and a half ago. I didn't know I was, 50-50, and I talked to Coach this morning, and, he helped me, and my parents helped me, and everything looks bright.
Portland selects Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
Hopefully, I can go in and contribute and maybe turn it around. I'm looking forward to it. If I have to play small forward, if I have to play guard, whatever, wherever the team needs.
Begins to really increase. Here is the man. They call him Mr. Jordan. The standing ovation for Michael Jordan from North Carolina. Jordan to the hoop. Ring in the air. Score! Just driving all the way in. Oh, God! An unbelievable move. He put it down. Can you believe that? Return to Jordan. Michael for the from the left. That's a dunk like I've never seen in this game. I mean, the game of basketball.
There he goes. He goes in straight, goes up in the air. Now he's sideways. Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion. Look at his head.
Michael Jordan puts on a show.
kind of show.
This is all I've been working up for, is an opportunity to play against what everybody considered to be the best. It was Magic Johnson, his team, the mighty, mighty Lakers at the time, were one of the powerhouses in the 80s. So if you're gonna make a statement, you make a statement against the best.
Here's the pass to Wilkins. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, man. And just not much more you can say, guys. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn it.
Jordan against Johnson. For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed.
Cross court to Elvin. Riverdale. Look out! Karl Malone.
Stripped. Karl Malone. And Malone wildly inciting the crowd. Now here comes Jordan. Look out. Oh my, the finger roll from Michael.
Michael Jordan with a steal, igniting the crowd. Now what you've had is 2 possessions, 2 slam dunks. Michael in the lane. For the Superman out of the closet. They have won the West.
Who is he? I mean, all he does is play basketball. In the world, he's this big. I mean, he may be up there because he has publicists and media and pumping him up, but as a individual, down-to-earth, heart person, he has, who is he? Who cares about him?
It's a guy with an opinion. Everybody's got their opinion. You got an opinion, I got an opinion, Bill Lambiel's got an opinion, and it's going to be totally different at certain times. So it doesn't bother me to see other people give their opinions about certain things. If you're going to ask me my opinion, I'm going to give it to you. But it doesn't bother me as a person in terms of what I have to do in the basketball court. I'm going to go out and I'm going to play. And I'm aware of what his opinions are.
but it's not going to affect the way I live.
Interpretation of the Jordan rules are this. There are 3 areas on the floor the Pistons need to be concerned about. He's sensational when he dribbles to his right. He's only great when he goes left. They will force him left as much as possible from the top of the circle area.
Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas kicks to Lambier. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist with him.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe. Yeah, the reason is.
Corner against Thomas. Double team on Thomas. It's Dumars on the wing. For the lead. Patterson falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Jordan against Aguirre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The game's over, and the Pistons have won the World Championship. Back to back.
Sports is a tool that teaches, and it teaches you bad things. It can also teach you good things. It's how you perceive those things. I've looked at every experience that I've had, negative and positive, and taken that as a positive. If I wouldn't change anything because I think it would alter some of the other things that happened. I never feared about my skills, because I put in the work. Work ethic eliminates fear, So if you put forth the work, then what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing, what you're not. This job is far greater than anyone else that I've met. I think that I thrive on that. I think that's my biggest motivation in life, is to compete, find different competitions in certain things in life and try to overcome that, be it positive or negative. So when I look back, I can't say that I've had any bad things happen. Sure, you don't want bad things to happen, but you deal with bad things. You can't have good or without bad.
Look out, running. Oh, my goodness. You talk about a hammer. He was looking down at the basket on that dunk.
2.5 seconds. Jordan again. He's done it again. Almost from the same spot.
Here it is again.
Did it, and as they celebrate, you can just see the relief.
I'd like to give thanks to my 11 other teammates, to the coaching staff, to the whole scholarship organization, and to my family. We did it. It's been a long struggle, but we're going to be back here next year for another long struggle.
The drive by Jordan.
Remember that one, guys. A difference.
11 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Good.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this.
And they've done it. The new NBA champions.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship.
Michael Jordan has 8-9. They were down by 20. Here's Jordan extending. Michael 27 years. To Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
We began the show with the disappearance of Michael Jordan's father. Tonight, the worst fears have come true.
But police have refused any comment. 4 people have been arrested for stripping and stealing the elder Jordan's car found last week in Fayetteville, North Carolina. None of those charged are said to be murder suspects. Jordan's body was found August 3rd. The Jordan family has released a statement saying they are shocked by the sudden loss. They're withholding further comment while the investigation is underway.
2 18-year-olds accused of murdering the father of basketball star Michael Jordan appeared in court. Daniel Green, who had already spent time in jail for assault, and Larry Demery, who was under indictment for armed robbery, are good friends.
I had to build up strength within myself to pursue life after James Jordan, in an arena that he was so much a part of me. And my mother helped me through it. I had to think about the conversation. My wife and all my friends was on the plane.
I'm a very optimistic person to a sense that I don't look at the real bad part of it. I look at no matter what happened to my father, he's not here. So he's passed to me. I want to look at it in a good sense.
When I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
have one thing to say to those non-believers. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Never really told anybody this except for one person, but I think I'm gonna go and play professional baseball. So my father and I, we already talked about retiring and then trying to play baseball. And then, when he passed, it just, it was like, okay, I got my last direction from my father. Now, okay, let's focus on playing baseball.
2 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
And this crowd is seeing what it came here for. And everybody's on their feet yelling.
It came in a 2-word statement, which is now just begging to have a Nike campaign built around it. Quote unquote, "I'm back." That's all Jordan said on Saturday. That was really all Jordan needed to say as his 17-month retirement came to an end. He will be back on Sunday.
His intensity is there, and I don't know what he shot this evening, but the shots will go down. But the intensity, the defensive presence is still there.
So Michael comes back. He loves playing in this gym. Got him in the air. Michael Jordan has 55. He had to work for them. Here's Michael Jordan. Look out. Oh! Take a picture, make a post. Look out, 3-on-1. Oh, big slam from Michael Jordan.
Are you as good now as you were when you left?
I'm better.
Inbounds to Michael. Racing the clock. Jordan for the win. Yes! He did it again! Oh, he is now back!
It's the Western Conference Finals, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Sabonis. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Olajuwon. Fades. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon against Sabonis. Yes! And the series has been won. Fades and shoots. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Stockton against Smith. From deep, Jordan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The drive by Jordan, and he uses the glass on the lane. Jordan's got 6. Pocket 6. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 19 points. Now here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Fires it up. Shot is good off the back rim, Eddie. Passes it to Jordan. Fades. And Portland again with the bucket.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do that.
tosses it in the corner. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Pass to Robinson. Let's go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And to get open is Robinson. Count it. Good. And the series has been won.
You know they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference.
You know, sure, okay, maybe we got off to a slow start. We were a little nervous. But no point did I think negative about what we can accomplish at this team, at the end of the game, you know, and how we could win. I always kept positive thoughts in my mind.
Jordan will fire again, and he'll hit to give him 23 points. Jordan guarded by Houston. Slithers through the lane and hits with the left hand.
See, it gives you something different to look at every time. The last time down, he gets...
Jordan with 3 on the 24 will take it from the baseline, and now he has 31.
That was over 3 guys.
Fade away. 33. Michael. Oh my goodness!
See, that's the strength of Michael Jordan.
And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and take the all-important 3-2 lead. Pass to Ewing. Unloads from 13. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot! Yeah, look at this. He's working.
You think if I get good enough, I can go to college?
You get good enough, you can do anything you want to, Michael.
I want to play baseball, just like you, Dad.
You know, so they started the fire in me. You know, that fire started with my parents.
The biggest battle was myself, because when you get to a certain pinnacle, you got to find some ways to keep going out there for 82 games.
Winning shot his freshman year of college. Jordan has brought that clutch gene with him to the pros.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship. A heartfelt congratulations to everyone who's taking part in that celebration right there. Pure joy.
You have to hand it to the entire organization.
Michael! You told me the other night in Portland, this one would be more relief. The other one was exhilaration. You still feel the same?
It is. It's just so gratifying for me personally. You know, I went through a lot of hard times this year, but you know, I stayed strong. Everybody supported me. You know, we played well today. My father's at what it means to me. I know he's watching. This is for Daddy. I'm very happy for him.
Left in the first. Tries from 10. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. seconds left. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Done it. The new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened today.
Rebound by Stockton. Here's Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons.
Here's Jordan, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship. A heartfelt congratulations to everyone who's taking part in that celebration right there.
And looks to be hurt. He slipped on this wet floor right in front of our bench. We told you that there is ice underneath here.
When I walked away the first time, it was a feeling. It wasn't something someone told me. When I came back, it was a feeling. If and when that time comes where I got to walk away, I hope that because I walked away, no one will look at me any less.
And a guard, number 23 at 6'6" from North Carolina, Michael Jordan.
Jordan for three. Got it. Jordan with 5. Jordan, daylight for 3. 13 for Michael. Jordan for 3. And there's his answer.
I think that's his third 3 of the game.
Here's Michael. He's got 21.
I'm watching Jordan, and he's in such a nice rhythm offensively. Everything is coming very easy to him. And right now they have to be really careful because this looks like this could be a 40-point game from him.
Jordan with the jumper. And with 37 points, Jordan's the guy they want, even more so than usual, and that's why.
Outside Jordan. Over Houston. It's in!
If that's the last image of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it?
From a career standpoint, I've accomplished everything I could as an individual.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan.
You know, so they started the fire in me. You know, that fire started with my parents. And then, you know, as I moved on in my career, people added wood to that fire.
But it was a major concern to make sure that they were there as I played. Because that comfort, you know, knowing that he's there, or my mother's there, my family's there, that support, something I really needed.
What did you learn your freshman year about the game of basketball that you feel was most important to you? The most important thing you didn't know when you got here?
Well, defense. Coach Smith stresses defense, and coming out of high school, you know, you don't see too much defense in high school, but once you get up on the college level.
The next hell ball would go to Georgetown as Jordan on the what a layup! He put that ball up about 12 feet. 18. Shot, Jordan, Michael Jordan, 14 seconds. And Georgetown closes it, North Carolina.
Portland selects Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
There he goes. He goes in straight, goes up in the air. Now he's sideways. Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion.
Sports is a tool that teaches, you know, and it teaches you bad things. It can also teach you good things. It's how you perceive those things. I've looked at every experience that I've had, negative and positive, and taken that as a positive. You know, if I wouldn't change anything because I think it would alter some of the other things that happened.
And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
Well, they did it, and as they celebrate, you can just see the relief.
The drive by Jordan. Oh, wow!
Remember that one, guys.
They were down by 20. Here's Jordan extending. Michael Jordan driving the lane.
When I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
2 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run.
It came in a 2-word statement, which is now just begging to have a Nike campaign built around it. Quote unquote, I'm back.
You think if I get good enough, I can go to college?
You get good enough, you can do anything you want to, Michael.
Got it! And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship, a heartfelt congratulations.
It's a gut feeling. You know, it's just a feeling that I have. You know, when I walked away the first time, it was a feeling. It wasn't something someone told me. When I came back, it was a feeling. If and when that time comes where I got to walk away.
If that's the last image of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it?
One day you might look up and see me playing the game at 50. Oh, don't laugh. None of that.
Never say never.
So here we go. Can Jordan do it again? Jordan with 4 seconds. Fakes, shoots. Oh, he did it again. He did it again. He did it again. Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time.
Limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. As I close, the game of basketball has been everything to me. It's my refuge, my place I've always gone when I needed to find comfort and peace. It's been a source of intense pain and source of most intense feelings of joy and satisfaction, and one that no one can even imagine. It's been a relationship that has evolved over time and has given me the greatest respect and love for the game. It's provided me with a platform to share my passion with millions in a way I neither expected nor could have imagined in my career. I hope that it's given the millions of people that I've touched the optimism and the desire to achieve their goals through hard work, perseverance, and positive attitude.